Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Draft with Us. It's time for the quarterfinal playoffs, Brett.
Wow, this is a really important time in our lives, and it's so much harder than it was before.
There's a lot more going on, a lot more pieces in place. So if you guys are watching my screen right now, the tournament that we're going to be entering, you guys feel free to do whatever you want. The free practice tournament for the LCS, QF for quarterfinals and all. So this is going to be for all the days, and this is incorporating both EU and NA. So we've been doing NA mostly.
Yeah, we took a step up today.
And now we're going to be doing EU as well. So
time to bet on things we haven't been following as closely. So oops.
We'll see what happens here. Brett sort of has planned a team already. I'm going more off the cuff.
It was very difficult, and I found that just winging your way through the quarterfinals was you're going to run out of money very easily if you're trying to bet on the right strongest horses, and I always bet on the strongest horses. So, all right, Shibi, kick it off with the top lane.
Okay, so I think let's go to the teams because this is sort of be what's going on here. We have Impulse, which is NA, H2K EU, Solomid NA, Unicorns of Love EU, Rocket EU, Gravity NA, Giants Gaming is EU.
Pick your choice.
I'm just letting everyone know.
They can read. They don't need you to
read. What the selections are. So I think in my top lane, I am going to be going with, let's see here. I'm going to go with Dyrus from TSM.
Wow.
So I think TSM right now is on a slide, and they're going to step it up and quit sucking balls because they are NA's last hope.
They are NA's last hope. The last is like Obi-Wan Kenobi, save me,
All right, so
please.
Go ahead, take your impact, because I know that's probably who you're going for.
You know, it's funny. I had him in my original lineup.
He consistently scores a lot of points.
He does, but you know what? He's also very, very expensive. And even the difference of $200 can make all the difference. So, and in this particular case, I couldn't make him work with all my other stupid choices. So instead, there's the obvious stuff. But guess what? You got to dive into these other leagues that you don't know anything about. So I'm going with Odo Omne from H2K's. That's their top. Now, one good thing you can do is if you really don't know much about going on, is just see where all the teams are currently priced. And it seems like, I mean, I hate to say it, they're pretty well priced above the little buddies of the Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever their names are. So, anyways, to support it, it's going to be an unconventional team build here, but just trust me, I had to make this work. So.
And one reason that I'm going with Dyrus over anyone else is because I think TSM will be getting out of this slump and not killing themselves here in the playoffs, and they will beat Gravity. They will do everything they can to not suck balls.
Gravity's a great team, but I think you're right.
Gravity's been doing really well. TSM's on a slump, but I think TSM will step it up.
Yep.
We'll see.
Believe.
All right, so moving over to Jungler, I think I might go with someone who is lower priced just because typically from what I see, junglers don't score a ton of points. Mm-hmm. All right, so I think my first pick, maybe I'll go like NAEU, kind of go back and forth.
Oh boy.
But I think Unicorns of Love should beat Rocket. Not that I know, but I'm going to go with Unicorns of Love jungler. It looks like Oro.
Okay. Horo King. Got it. Check.
Got him.
Got him. All right, moving along. Listen, TSM is going to dominate. Santorin still has the best KDA, even no matter where he's priced. I believe in TSM coming back, doing their thing, so Santorin's in. All right, what do you got? Boom.
Okay, so now I'm going to flip back to NA, and I just got to go with Bjergsen.
Yeah.
If TSM's going to do well, he's going to be the carry, regardless of what people think, because he is just a beast. So I'm going to go NAEU. That'll be my strategy.
Should be when you're right, you're right. Baby Bjerg, carrying him in my little baby basket up front, just doing that
the
mid-life.
Burger King is back. He's not going to let his team completely fail.
I agree. I hope.
Okay, so now we're going ADC, so I'm going to flip back to EU. I've already said Unicorns of Love is going to beat Rocket. So let's see here. The next one would be H2K versus Giants Gaming. Oof, I don't know how either of these teams have been playing, but seeing that H2K guys at the top, I'm going to go with him. So I'm going to take... I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Hjarnan? He's got a nice little hairdo, so he's definitely foreign. He's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm going with him.
Well, it's funny, you can't even pronounce his name, and maybe neither can I, to be honest. I assume I'm saying it right. But he was also on my list, again, supporting that H2K domination over Rocket Raccoon and Groot and the rest of the Guardians. Yes, I think he's an expensive choice, but also it's how it worked out for me. So
it's confusing because H2K is playing Giants Gaming, but I get you what you're going there. All right.
It's like the G of the G. I don't know who they are, so just roll with it.
All right, so now flipping back to NA. I mean, you guys can pick whoever you want and go all NA EU, but I'm going to try and get best of both worlds just because I want to try and cater to everyone. All right. I am going to go with, I mean, all these guys from 7,800 down to 6,000.
Oh, yeah.
I might as well go middle of the road with Lust Boy back to TSM.
Back to TSM.
Assuming they're going to play well. And I'm not going to draft against myself. So I'm going to go with Lust Boy. I'm not sure what your strategy is going to be for this one.
Well, again, it's just some weird pricing issues when I was building this team out.
Yep.
But I'm going with the fairly expensive choice of Adrian right there. I know I couldn't get Impact, so instead here's his little comrade.
Yeah, I do suspect that Team Impulse will dominate Dig.
I agree. So
Dig's been real questionable this season.
Yeah.
All right, flex pick. I might want to do that last because I have 12,000 left. So I'm gonna go to teams. You can do what you want.
Let's go to teams real fast. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see. I haven't looked at any of the pricing yet.
I think teams are gonna mess you up though, unless you know what you have to spend on the teams. I guess.
I'm gonna go with Unicorns of Love just because I need to feel the love here, and I already picked their jungler, so they need to do well.
All right, well, in keeping in the believe train for TSM, I'm going to put TSM down for my team, and I'm really hope that they're going to do their thing, and this is my symbol. You know, it's not always about being right. Sometimes it's just about casting a little hope into the universe. TSM, you've got my support.
Okay. And then going to flex, I have 8,400 left, so I can get anyone I can basically get anyone but Gate, who is Impulse's mid. So I went with Lust Boy, who's NA. And I don't think the team should count, but they're Unicorns of Love is EU. So I'm gonna go. I mean, the next highest priced guy is Ryu, who would be H2K's mid, which I already have their ADC. So I guess that makes sense that we're going with the flip, the half and half.
Yeah. Well, some things work out well because I went with Lust Boy for my flex. That's TSM
support. Flex, questionable pick.
Well, it's about what money you had left, and guess what? I couldn't have a team worth a damn and have an ADC because before I believe I had Wild Turtle and Hjarnan was my flex. It just wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. So guess what? I got that TSM life. Otherwise, I would have had to pick who? Like I would have had to pick like Dig or something, and I'm not gonna do that.
You don't want to do that because I'm fairly sure that they will lose. So It just happens that I have 100 salary remaining over.
I have 200.
And the prize pool for this tournament is 100. So I just think it's all with me, and I'm going to click enter. I'm going to go.
So what does it mean when I have double that? I'm twice as likely to win. Correct. Enter contest.
It means you are overvaluing your team and you're going to suck ass.
No, that's not what it means. Impossible.
All right. So that just happened. And then you guys feel free to take your team and then enter all these other tournaments. I believe there's also a master playoff one, which we might do next week in addition to the next be semifinals, I believe. So I think that one, if you're interested in doing the massive playoff one, that might be this week only. So make sure to sign up for that. And that's for, I believe, $2,500 is something crazy amount. And also the winners of last week, feel free to just check the description. That'll be much easier. But yeah, check the description below for that and also the link to sign up and play against us. This was the quarterfinals all free tournament that we just did. And I think I'm going to kick Hundar's ass because he sucks at this.
Drink your milk, TSM, and win. Woo!
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.